All right, welcome back, everyone. We've got another deep dive lined up for you. This time we're looking at some very interesting news out of Mage Data.
Okay.
And, they're kind of a big deal in test data management, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They've even been named a champion in that space
Hmm.
and work with huge companies, Swiss banks,
Wow.
Fortune 500 companies, the whole nine yards.
Impressive.
So they just announced a brand new feature on their platform called R24.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. And, well, this new feature is multilingual support.
Really?
Yeah, so we're going to deep dive into that today and see, what this means for global tech collaboration and really anyone working with, diverse international teams.
Yeah, that's a big one these days.
For sure, for sure.
And you know what's funny is that this seems like a simple feature on the surface,
Oh, yeah.
but it could signal some much bigger changes happening in the industry.
Yeah, well, before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Yeah.
can you give us a quick breakdown of the R24 platform itself?
Sure, sure.
What is it? Why should our listeners even care?
So R24, it's their flagship platform from Mage Data, right?
Right.
And it's not just about managing pest data, it's about making that whole process way easier and more efficient.
I see.
One thing that makes it different is the conversational UI.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, so other platforms can be super clunky and technical, but R24 is meant to be simple.
Makes sense.
Like you're just talking to the system, walking through the steps.
No more headaches trying to figure things out.
Exactly, exactly.
So, okay, multilingual support.
Right?
How does that even work? Is it like some crazy AI doing live translations?
It's actually more about being smart with integration.
Oh, okay.
It uses what your browser already has, like Google Translate,
Okay.
so you don't need to install anything extra.
Wow.
Just open up R24 and bam, it's in your language.
Super smooth.
Exactly. Seamless.
Now, Mage Data also talked a lot about the impact on global teams in their press release.
Hmm.
There's even a quote from one of their project leads, Sylvia Perdomo.
Right?
She called this feature a testament to their dedication to serving their diverse global customer base.
I like that. Very forward thinking.
And then we've got another quote from Camille Alauzen, a senior manager there,
Yeah.
who said that this fosters collaboration among teams worldwide.
It makes sense. It's more than just different languages. It's about taking down those walls, those communication barriers, and making it easier for everyone to work together.
It's about inclusion.
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
can only imagine this would be huge for like projects with people from different countries.
Oh, absolutely huge.
No more relying on just a few bilingual people to translate everything.
Right, right.
Everyone can just use the platform in their own language.
Yeah. And think about how much more efficient that would be.
Yeah. No more back and forth, no more misunderstandings.
Exactly. Everything just flows smoother.
Yeah, but there have been some concerns about how accurate these browser translations are.
Oh, yeah, especially with technical stuff, right?
Exactly.
It's a valid point, but from what I've seen, it seems Mage Data has put in the work.
Oh, really?
They haven't given all the details, but I'm guessing they've fine-tuned the algorithms.
I see.
And maybe they even have humans checking the really important parts.
To make sure it's not just grammatically correct, but also technically accurate.
Precisely.
It makes sense.
They're probably using specialized dictionaries for their industry, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They want to make sure the meaning is spot on, no room for error.
And they're offering this update for free,
Yep. Both for existing and new customers.
which is huge. It shows they're really committed to accessibility.
Absolutely. They see this as more than just a feature.
It's a statement
It fits with this bigger trend we're seeing towards inclusive technology.
where language is no longer a barrier.
Exactly. Everyone gets to participate.
So to quickly recap, we've got Mage Data,
Yeah.
a leader in test data management, rolling out multilingual support,
On their super impressive R24 platform.
all by using tech that already exists in our browsers.
Pretty clever, right?
And they're clearly aiming to break down language barriers.
It's a big step, and it makes you wonder, could this be the start of something even bigger?
The end of language barriers in tech.
Imagine that. No more language barriers, everyone working together seamlessly.
What would that mean for other software companies? For users all over the world?
It's exciting to think about, that's for sure.
Lots to think about. Thanks for joining us on another deep dive, everyone. Keep exploring, and we'll be back with more soon.
See you then.